Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillah. Wassalatu wassalamu ala ashrafil mursaleen wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Amma ba'du. Respected scholars, brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. In this auspicious occasion, I am discussing about women's security and freedom, the natural laws and solutions in the perspective of Risale-i. In this paper, I attempt to explain and express how Badi'uz-Zaman Said Nursi trying to explain the hijab system of Islam as the very natural solution and law to protect womankind from assaults and violence. Now I'm going to my introduction. The public discourses and discussions on women's security and safety have been always in the limelight. In the wake of the very celebrated December 16th Delhi gang rape issue, these kinds of discourses took place very highly in every nook and corner of Indian subcontinent. The whole India witnessed huge series of protests and demonstrations crying for the women's security and safety. The government took immediate actions and passed new rules and laws to prevent the violence over women and to provide the security and shelter for them. Later on, the same events repeated and even being induced to an extent. The whole decisions and discussions made by the government and major organizations were kept distance with one of the important factors behind the assault and aggression against women. Here is the importance of this study is being revealed. Unveiling the secrets and the benefits of the Islamic teachings of hijab and veiling of women, Badi'uz-Zaman Said Nursi had delivered tremendous ideas and thoughts for the prevention or even eradication of the violence against women chastity. He narrates the naturalness of the Islamic dress code and Islamic way of appearance for women and their behaving. And he states it as the very natural solution and the very natural way to eradicate these kinds of violences against women folk. Now I am explaining what Islam says about the hijab. According to Islam, the hijab is not only related of dressing and wearing, but it is something beyond that. It is related of their public appearance, their behavior and everything. The discussions on hijab is firstly, there are in so many verses of Quran discussing on the hijab. One of them in the 33rd chapter, Surah Al-Ahzab on 59 verse. Ya ayyuhan nabiyyu qul li azwajika wa banatika wa nisa'il mu'minin yudinina alayhinna min jalabibihin dhalika adna an yu'rafna fala yu'zayna wa kana Allahu ghafurar rahima. In the name of God, the merciful, the compassionate. O Prophet, tell your wives and daughters and the believing women that they should draw their outer garments close around them while they are going outside. That will be better, that so they may be recognized and not to be molested. We know the ancient Arab history reveals the fact that the immodest and immoral ladies used to expose their bodies and go out to market without a perfect dressing. They were only purchasable commodities. They did not wear hijab or scarf. They were improperly dressed and unfairness to others. Or they are jealous and they do not want to appear ugly in relate to beautiful ones. Or they are scared of assaults and want to cover themselves so as not to suffer assault nor to be accused of unfaithfulness by their dears. Now, in another instance, Sayyid Nursi explaining the wisdom behind hijab, he says the genuine intense relationship between men and women do not arise only from the needs of worldly life. A woman is not companion to her husband not only in this worldly life, she is his companion in eternal life too. According to Sayyid Nursi, this eternal life relation between a woman and her husband demands the hijab. Since she would be the companion of her husband in eternal life, she surely should not attract the looks of others beside her husband. Otherwise, it may make him jealous. Since her husband's love is not only animal and temporary so long as her beauty lasts, he holds true and pure love and respect for her, not only during her youth when she is beautiful, but also when she is aged and unfair. Certainly, in return for this, she should show her beauties to him alone and restrict her love to him. To keep this sacred relation away from all sort of hurdles, it definitely demands the hijab system which religious, because she does not find other men more attractive than her husband. 9 will find others better than their husbands, and only 1 out of 20 men will not find other women more attractive. Then, besides the true love and mutual respect disappearing, it may arouse extremely ugly and base feeling. By nature, man does not feel any lust towards those within the stipulated degrees of kinship like their sisters, because since such relatives' faces induce kindness and licit love due to their close kinship, and it nullifies any sexual or lusty inclinations. But to leave uncovered parts of the body, which is according to Sharia is not permissible to expose to close relatives like the legs, it may awaken extremely loose. The hijab or the veiling system of the Islamic tradition has been discussed very highly in recent period. Thinking the great effort by Ustad Sayyid Nursi that he explained the real benefits and natural truths behind the Islamic way of dressing and behaving for women. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.